Hi everyone, William Weyser is back. Howdy, and welcome to part 4 of my last message video for 2022. I'm still wearing my Sammy's barbecue hat, or Sammy's hat, but since Sammy's not in my house now, and he's celebrating New Year's Day and Eve with his friends, I'm celebrating it here, doing these videos, and just having a fun time with it. Now, two things. One, while looking at the movies I saw, I realized I didn't take a closer look at one of them. And that movie that I forgot to mention in part 3, but I will mention here, is Speed. The Keanu Reeves on a bus movie. I saw it last month, and I felt like I was there for the ride. Speed is about an LA police officer named Jack Traven who has to save all these people, including Annie, played by Sandra Bullock. He has to save all these people from this bomb on a bus that Howard Payne, played by the late Dennis Hopper, put on. And the rules with this bomb is if it exceeds 50 miles per hour, the bomb will detonate. If it drops below 50, it explodes, and therefore the bus will explode. It's one of the greatest action movies of all time. This was Jan de Bont's first directed movie, and the first time he tried directing a movie, he got lucky with Speed. Every other movie that he's directed, downhill, including Speed 2 Cruise Control, where instead of a bus, it's a boat, and instead of Keanu Reeves, it's Jason Patric. Good job, buddy. Not. But for Speed, I am going to take it seriously. But as I said, Speed is one of the greatest action movies of all time, along with the first two Terminator movies, The Terminator and Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Die Hard with Bruce Willis. I saw Live Free or Die Hard recently, and I liked it. The Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movies, and of course, Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. When I was little, I wasn't that much of an action movie fan, and nowadays I'm still kind of on that level. But for the greater ones, like Face Off, Speed, Die Hard, maybe Live Free or Die Hard, and the first two Terminator movies, I'm starting to get the hang of it. Oh, and Last Action Hero as well. Sure, Last Action Hero is not the greatest action movie of all time, but it's a fun movie for some people. And two, normally the 10th thing I would say here would be the last thing that I do, but Rick said that he wanted to add a bonus thing in there, and I decided to add a bonus thing on my own. So we're gonna have 12 things on this list. And here we go. Number 10. This is a three-parter. Number 1, Paramount Pictures and PBS Kids Movies. Those are the two production companies that our movie is going to be made by. The reason being is that all 7 US Booba DVDs in existence were made by Paramount and PBS. All 7 US Booba DVDs in existence were made by PBS Kids and Paramount. Which makes sense because in Booba Umbrella, the last one, and it's my favorite US Booba DVD, there is a trailer that shows some PBS Kids shows like Teletubbies, Booba, uh, JJ the Jet Plane, Cyber Chase, and Caillou. Not that I like the latter these days. There's a trailer that has those DVDs, Booba Umbrella, Teletubbies All Fall Down, and the others, made by PBS Kids and Paramount Home Entertainment. Yes, I own those two. It's also in Teletubbies Time to Play and Time to Dance, as well as a Nick Jr. DVD, because Time to Play and Time to Dance have a trailer for the Backyardigans. The same trailer for the Backyardigans on both DVDs. Paramount is the only word I can say. Next is the Phrase compilations. Oh, and by the way, that same trailer is in the opening trailers for my movie as well. Now, the Phrase compilations. Rick has been trying so hard to upload, download every single dub that he knows of and that exists of Blue's Clues from the original and Blue's Clues and You. So he wants to get all of them done so he can show me that when I come to his house. Recently, he tried like 60 or 70 times in a row to download the Polish dubs, but the amount of gigabytes on there were restricted and limited to a certain number of gigabytes. After 60 or 70 failed attempts, he finally got the Polish dubs downloaded, and he's still working on it, watching those, the Castilian, Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, and other dubs of Blue's Clues and Blue's Clues and You. And so we're gonna watch them. And he also said for the episodes that I don't care for, which are a very small amount, I'm not gonna say them just to save time. He's only gonna show me those in compilations. I know that my favorite Notebook phrase is in one of the 3 episodes, and I'm not gonna go that far. Moving on. And the third part is we're wearing Booba shirts. If you saw the poster that I drew, some of the characters in the movie are wearing Booba shirts. We have to bring the right equipment for us to make and wear the Booba shirts while we make our movie. Oh, right. And speaking of movies, I forgot 2 more. They're both in the same material. Elmo Saves Christmas. I didn't really care for it, but if you liked it, that's fine. And Elmo's World Happy Holidays. I liked it for what it was. I had fun with it at first, but then it came to that scene where it was a Christmas question. I knew what the correct answer was, and I went with it. But I was staring at the pizza and looking at how the pizza looked. I thought it looked delicious, and I was ready to eat it, even though I have my own pizza at home. But this was a similar experience that I had at UTD one time. As a pizza fan, this hurt me. This hurt me on the inside. But I got over it. And I saw plenty of other scenes as well. So at least those scenes put me in a good mood. Or at least tried to. I didn't know what else to say, really. But still, yeah. I was happy with Happy Holidays. Elmo Saves Christmas, again. If you like it, you'll like it. And as for the Booba shirts, we're going to, again, have to have the right equipment. I think we'll look good in those Booba shirts. And I feel like wanting to save the bonus 2 parts for last, so we're going to take one more break. And when we come back, I will talk about those 2 parts. See you then. Be right back.